Grammy Award-winning rapper Kendrick Lamar is one of the most prolific hip-hop artists of all time. Despite his incredible fame, he's worked hard to keep his private life as private as he possibly can, which is why many of his fans were taken by surprise when he took to Instagram to share the adorable album art for his latest album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, featuring a photo of him with his fiancée, Whitney Alford, and two young children. The Compton rapper keeps his relationship with Whitney Alford pretty low-key, so there's little we know about the future misses. Here's what we do know. The Count Me Out singer and Miss Alford have shared a close bond since they were teenagers in high school. They got engaged in 2015 and went on to have two children together. But it was long before their engagement that Alford stood by her songwriter Beau's side and played a considerable role in helping him get to where he is today. Kendrick Lamar released his first studio album, Good Kid, Mad City, in 2011, which was when he was thrust into mainstream popularity. He got himself a record deal with none other than Dr. Dre and went on to release his follow-up album, To Pimp a Butterfly, in 2015. Just 2 years later, his song Humble topped charts and boosted his career even further to the top. With 6 Billboard Music Awards, 14 Grammy Awards, and a Pulitzer Prize to his name, this singer-slash-songwriter's relationship with his high school sweetheart never dwindled. After they made their first public appearance in 2014 at that year's Grammy Awards, Lamar was asked to talk about someone in his life who has the power to call him out. He went on record to state, "One particular young lady. She's been here since day one." We can all probably guess who he was talking about. Alford has even appeared as a background vocalist in Lamar's songs. In Lamar's 2015 album, To Pimp a Butterfly, Alford appeared as a background vocalist in 2 songs, King Kunta and Wesley's Theory. She even made an appearance in the music video for King Kunta and could be seen showing off her shiny new engagement ring. Lamar's music discusses many personal details about his fiancée. Lamar may not discuss his private life all that much, but he has chosen to sing about some of it in his discography. He spills several details about family issues, therapy, trauma, and most prominently, about his fiancée herself. One such track is the 2009 song She Needs Me, the first love song on Lamar's tracklist. In this song, Lamar talks about the flawlessness of a woman by singing about the woman and how she goes about her life. Initially, the lyrics imply that the woman needs him, but by the end, they talk about how desperately he needs her. Another such track is Determined, which very subtly explains Alfred's influence on his work and how she was the secret behind his success. But it wasn't always sunshine and rainbows. Tracks like Growing Apart, To Get Closer, and Buried Alive Interlude are slightly different in the sense that they talk more about the struggles he and his lady have faced over the years. He sings about his infidelity and the strain his actions have put on his relationship with Alford, as well as the doubt and insecurity that has crept into his romantic relationship along with all the fame and success. Finally, Love, a track that came out 5 years later, discussed a more mature kind of love. This came after Lamar's engagement to Alford and kind of sealed the fact that this rapper was and planned to remain head over heels with his now fiancé. But there's more to Alford than just Kendrick Lamar's fiancé. Besides her engagement to the great Kendrick Lamar and her behind-the-scenes support of her soulmate, Alford has made a name for herself. She has established a career in the beauty industry as a truly talented makeup artist. After completing high school, Alford attended California State University, Long Beach, where she completed a degree in accounting. At this point, she was already a licensed esthetician, so with an accounting degree in her hands, she was able to launch her very own business in Los Angeles. In 2022, Lamar brought Alford out of the secrecy surrounding his and Alford's personal life and put her on the cover of his latest album. Alford is photographed lying on bed, cradling the couple's second child in her arms, while Lamar holds their first child. Today, Alford has over 25,000 Instagram followers, but isn't very active on the platform. The release of her fiancé's album brought her out of a 4-year hiatus to promote his masterpiece, and she's been slightly more active since then. Another one of her posts include a photo of herself holding her younger child alongside a caption talking about her long struggle with mental health and the profound role her children have played in that journey. She wrote about being stuck in a time and place that was no longer her reality, was no longer serving her, and how her children helped her take a long look at herself and journey back through the very things that made her. The album is clearly all about the family the pair have created together and their long-standing bond. It's an ode to years of struggles, hardships, trauma, and love. Alford clearly had a pretty big role to play in the inspiration behind the songs on this piece, which may be why she appears to feel more comfortable sharing more of herself with the public now. Celebrating 10 years since Good Kid, Mad City. October 22, 2022 marked 10 years since Kendrick's debut album graced the world of hip-hop. To celebrate this milestone while still on the Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers tour, Lamar decided to mark the occasion by live-streaming his concert in Paris for free. As Lamar went about his performance, his silhouetted frame reflected off on-stage projectors in the Accor Arena and was broadcasted to over 20,000 fans all around the world. The show was packed to the brim, with signs of his and Amazon's commitment and incredible dedication to crafting a one-of-a-kind show. Throughout the performance, Lamar teased his audience with bits of tracks and kept launching into opening verses of various songs before cutting them off suddenly and starting with entirely new motifs. He managed to squeeze in around 30 songs, some of which even included acts from Baby Keem. A truly magnificent arrangement. The event was live-streamed from Paris on Amazon Music's Twitch channel as well as Prime Video. A big shout out to Amazon Music. Their extensive partnership with Lamar was 18 months in the making and was an immense success. Lamar's vision for the celebration of this huge milestone was brought to life on the 10th anniversary of the release of an album that defined a generation. Tim Hinshaw, head of R&B and hip-hop at Amazon Music, talked about how following Lamar's journey from neighborhood hero to global superstar had ignited a fire in him and many other music lovers. He went on to comment that it was rather poetic for someone like him and someone like Lamar to end up in the same place to celebrate a milestone that had had such a profound effect on hundreds and thousands of people from similar and different walks of life. Amazon Music's global head of artist marketing, Curtis Postel, was also dedicated to making this event a success. Having spent 17 years as the GM of the label to which Lamar is signed, she had a long history with him and with organizing big shows, the likes of which include Dre's headlining set with a Tupac hologram. Postel's passion for helping artists develop their broader brand beyond music is ultimately what led Amazon Music to explore the possibility of live streaming the event and discovering the underutilized bonus of such an event. So, can you still catch the big event online? This was a pretty huge event, and the whole point of live streaming was to make it more accessible. It began airing on October 22, 2022 at 2 p.m. ET and was free to watch on Prime Video in over 240 countries around the world. If you're one of the unlucky ones who couldn't catch the event live, you can still get your hands on a replay on Prime Video. The footage can be found under the title Kendrick Lamar Live, The Big Steppers Tour, and is available to stream. The on-demand performance is available to stream for free for Amazon Prime members and Prime Video subscribers. If you aren't subscribed, you can join Amazon Prime and stream it directly from the video library. In addition to watching the performance, you can even cop pieces of some great merch from Amazon's The Big Steppers Tour official store. The tour is expected to wrap up in late December. Well, that's all we have for you guys today. Are you a Kendrick Lamar fan? Did you get a chance to catch the incredible performance from The Big Steppers Tour? Let us know all your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, share, and hit the subscribe button for more content like this. See you next time. Bye!